Yeah, so over the course of about the last year, 12 months, we've engaged a local provider in Cuttins Engineering from Blenheim to build us our new feed barge that's going to go out to the Flora Sound and our Waitara Reach site. Yeah, so it's almost come to fruition, and we're hopefully going to float her off tomorrow. It holds 240 tonne of feed, so it will definitely be the biggest feed barge that we have on the water, or barge full stop that we have on the water in our fleet. It almost doubles the size of our largest one on the water at the moment. So yeah, really looking forward to it. Weight-wise, that might be something you ask Cuttins. I think it comes in at around 90 odd tonne of steel. And budget-wise, well, look, they're not cheap, to be fair, but in the vicinity of around $2.5–3 million.
Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.
So tomorrow morning from about 5 AM the vessel's going to be sat on the inflatable bags, and we'll be moving the complete vessel at low tide, so that she's actually sitting on the beach in the water, and then we'll be waiting until approximately 1 PM in the afternoon for high tide to come in, and subject to the tide and everything being ticked in the right boxes, the port's tug will be taking control of it and actually towing it into its berth. So that will be it. Not an official launch, but a physical launch ready for stage 2 of commissioning.
Oh, look, we had a number of choices where we could have got this built. A number of companies overseas that had tendered for it, and but no, we wanted to keep it local, build a real local vibe between the two companies. They're a very reputable engineering firm, and we knew that because we do other builds with them. So it was really good. It was never based on price either, because these things aren't cheap either way, or wherever you get them built. But they've done a really good job, and we're really happy with it. So yeah, great story for the local economy as well. So good Mulva story all round, really.
We specifically got it for this barge, so it was actually built to size to be capable of taking vessels of this kind of size. It's based on a fairly simple container shelter principle, although this one's a little bit larger, using 40-foot containers. It's also been constructed with a little bit of relevance to the earthquake situation that we suffer from. So the containers are actually loaded with 30 tons of concrete blocks to help hold them, and the various areas that have been strengthened to protect us from those shakes, as it were. Unfortunately, on this particular project, we've survived it. And hopefully, yeah, the shelter can be fully enclosed. We did actually extend it for this vessel. And at the end of it, it can either be completely deconstructed or kept for future work coming up. Any input from you guys to be moving at any speed. We want to get as many bags out the front as we can as she goes. Yeah, really, I think, from my point of view, that's about it. Obviously, you other guys, yeah, just working what they're doing, but just, if you're not happy with what that is, the most important bit.
Yeah. We can get that digger hooked up first, then we'll be able to start doing the bags, get those streusels out.
Yeah. All right.
And that'll give you a chance to put those tyres on the front of the other one as well.
Sweet.
Yeah.
look like a bed to this, to a loader. Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We've got Scott and Doug at the back corners.
Yeah, so
Aiden at the front. Bruce and myself are over on the other side.
With everybody else. So.
And Scott, if you're in contact with your guys, so you can pop down with us as well.
Down the front. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, let's everybody in positions, and then on your call or your call. Yeah, call.
Yep, let's go.
Yeah, okay. Let's get it. So we've just rejigged because it's actually moving easier than we expect. So it's just been re-rigged with extra weight to hold her back, and then we're going to go to stage 2.
Stop there.
How do we feel weight wise and stuff? Yeah, let's get it as far as we can with the tide as it is. All right. Be easy if you could just keep that on the rope. All right. Yeah, I mean, really, yeah, we do need that space, eh?
It's weird, yeah.
Yeah, so last decision is just whether we do take it in. She's squeezing on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, to be fair, we're just about on time with where we expected to be. Just making a couple more adjustments and a couple of checks, but basically she's on target for where we're wanting her to be for later on in the day. So that's good news. She's going to be sat down another about 12-18 metres at least. So it's just taking the roll of the bags as it goes forward. Most of them will actually be sat in the water. It's just the back end that will be sat sort of out of the water, and then we'll probably deflate some of them ready for the tow, and that basically just drags them away from the bags. Job finished. No major hiccups. It's worked quite safely and quite simply. So yeah, it's but planning's the key, and a good set of guys. That's what makes it work.
Good work. Just let the road go, Doug. We'll pull it back this way a wee bit. You went a bit too far.
It's like everything, isn't it? You get one bit done, but there's another bit to follow. It's like already, what, 7,000 litres.
Oh, a bit nerve-wracking to be fair, but it's great to see it this far, and you know we're nearly there. And once she's floating, it'll be fantastic. I think the guys have done a great job this morning. The Cullens boys have been here since 5, I think, which is massive commitment from them and everybody involved. But I guess a whole year's worth of work is about to go in the water, so it's really exciting and nervous all at the same time.
Yeah, well, actually, we need somebody laid that way so I can spin them over.
Yeah.
just recording where the high tide came up to yesterday, so in this situation today we can look at the relevance of where the vessel is at the moment to where the tide's going to be at 2 o'clock. So we're in a good position at the moment. We're just about there, another 6 or 7 metres, and we'll be there ready for the tugs to hook on. The hold up at the moment is just King Salmon waiting for their divers to turn up and their boat to turn up so we can get that last airbag into position at the front of the vessel, and then we'll be able to push it the last 7 or 8 metres, and then it'll be a case of the Port Marlborough hooking their tugs on. Really pleased with how our stop machines have worked. We had a bit of a issue just at the start of the decline, but nothing we haven't overcame before. Everyone's all been all up to tickety-boo, all up to spec, so...
Good luck with the rest of it.
Yeah, thank you. We're going to push it another 6 or 7 metres to get in, then the bags will stay there, machines will stay as is, put the 2 tugs on out the front, and then the 2 tugs will just do the last little bit and pull it into the vessel and then moor it over on my towie. Lots and lots of planning. 7-8 months of planning. Yeah, there's a few imperfections in it, but that's just me. I'm always going to pick holes in things that I do, so I'm reasonably happy. I'll give it 90%.
Yeah, she's gone well. We had a little bit of a delay waiting for one of the support vessels to come in for doing some work, but we've got over that little obstacle. We're basically at the stage of waiting for the tide to actually rise, basically so it can actually take some of the weight out of the bags. So a little bit of self-supporting. Tide's due to rise to 1.2 metres, so really this is what we're waiting for before we attach for the final tow out. So it's a chance to have a little bit of a break and a sit back and accept the fact that we've got it where it needs to be. The whole crew's done a fantastic job. They've worked safely and yeah, made a good easy job of it.
They've done it really well. Daryl and Blake and Bruce and the guys, you know, they've coordinated it really well. They've got everybody where they're supposed to be at the right time. I guess that's all you can ask. And the rest is just a waiting game now. I think next we just wait. The tugs will come in from the port company. I'll hook onto the lines, and then we'll slowly. The tide should come right in, right to where we're standing, and the water will take the majority of the weight, and we'll lower the bags down, and the tugs will slowly pull her out. So, yeah, it's exciting. It's getting closer we get to it, the more excited we're getting. So it's great. It's great. I really love it.
What do you reckon on one there? Yeah. So if we've opened all of them up, we'll swing.
Yeah. You don't want to wait until those muscle boys are floated to the tugs know where they are? Or?
No, we've got them under control back here.
You've still got
Unless you wanted to pressurise.
No.
Is the dump valves on that open, isn't it?
Yeah,
Or
well,
they'll shut.
all these are shut, so it'll be fine. come back, hold the top for later?
Sure.
You hold it.
Yeah, I'll go.
Now, Bruce, we're ladders away, mate. Now, what we're doing, we
Come back towards it.
Grab the hose, move it down the corner now. Release the air. Untie it.
Yeah, no, the vessel's actually been taken away now. That's gone successfully. I think from the whole day we've had one little hiccup, which is one bag that's actually still with the vessel, which to be honest doesn't really make any difference to anybody. So yeah, everybody's come out of it safely, the property's in one good piece, and we've done our jobs, I think. So yeah, successful. Well, it looks as though it's gone okay, but the bad news is because I've got nothing in the shed, it looks like I'm out of a job. But hey, so what?
A little bit of a celebration at the end of the week.
Oh, I can feel something coming on for sure. But I think we should repeat that several times.
Well done, good work.
All right, cheers.
So I've been here a few times now. I've been installing all the communication gear and just checking on how it's going. It's done a great job. I've seen our other barges and this is fitted out beautifully, far superior to some of the other ones, and it's been really great to see it progress. Very impressed. Definitely the biggest, so it is the flagship in that regard. I think there's going to be more in the pipeline. I don't know if they'll be exactly on this style or this scale, but this is the big daddy at the moment. So we've got the celebration on Friday, we've got the official blessing. I'm not too sure if we're going to have the naming of the vessel as well on that day, but that's definitely in the pipeline. It went out to staff to give it a name, and I understand it's down to 2 or 3, so it could be a big surprise on Friday.
The thing is, I'm concerned, like, they have to pre-mix something up. There's nowhere to walk in the water and return. Yeah, I'll ask you about seeing them up, because I said I want to do it before out if we're doing it, because we'll see what we get with that. Construction certificate. But he was. Alright, that's cool. Well, I'm going to see, let's get that checked through, because if there's a problem with it, it could be. Alright, but the feed, yeah, really 100%, that's what that's what.
So how many is it capable of?
It's another little chat here.
So there's how many?
Just yeah, so commissioning's at sort of 99% complete. Everything's up and running and working. You can pop in and have a shower now, or use the loo if you need to. All the other sort of processes are still just going through with the other feed systems and things, but yeah, she's at 99%, so we can call her complete and ready for a maiden voyage.
Just gone through a walkthrough with Daryl, and it's amazing really to see this progress to this point, and to get her ready to take her around to her final place in Taurus is going to be fantastic. But yeah, very happy with how things have come together.
I think that's the thing, unless you understand a feed badge, the first impression is most people in the marine industry are a little bit, oh, that's an ugly duckling. But if you know the purpose of what they're built for, and then you realise what's within, it's actually a thing of beauty. So we'll leave it at that, I think.
It wouldn't be appropriate of us if we didn't go through an appropriate naming process and a launch, an official launch on Friday. So with the local iwi and personnel from Cuttins and New Zealand King Salmon, we'll give it its appropriate due there. And really looking forward to that. So and that will just put the icing on the cake for us.
Proud of the guys that I've worked with and the assistants that I've had. Some real special guys who worked on the job with me. Real supportive, and yeah, made a fantastic job, and you can't do it without the rest of the team, that's a fact. So yeah, real proud.